Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Mr. Ketchum, for your willingness to testify and help the committee with its work. I realize there's some friction here that is underlying some of the questions here, and that is, I think, because some people see you as an SRO and as an organization that is meant to serve your broker members, your members, and then some of us think that your overriding mission is really to protect the investor. So let me posit something. Suppose you have brokers out there that are doing high-frequency trading, and they're chasing rebates and fees instead of pursuing best execution on behalf of the investors. Okay, so your members are chasing fees and rebates, and the investor is being disserved by that practice. Where is FINRA's loyalty? Are you protecting your members, or are you protecting the investing public? That's the question.
Our statutory responsibilities and our passion is investor protection and market integrity. That also always comes first. High-frequency trading is not one thing. Much of it is proprietary and doesn't involve customer accounts, but you are right, some of them do. Many are sophisticated, but the concerns around high-frequency trading is a huge focus of our surveillance program. And while much high-frequency trading is effectively market-making in the environment that exists, there is a lot to focus on.
Let me just ask you that, though. You've raised a good point. In your current toolbox, are you able to properly surveil the conduct of high-frequency traders to make sure that in the course of executing those trades that the investor is getting the best execution?
Where that manipulative activity would be occurring in either the equity market, fixed income market, or options market, yes, we do. And we have had for years surveillance is particularly looking at things like spoofing, layering, marking the close, and wash sales, and brought numerous cases. You raised in your opening statement, Congressman, a valid concern with respect to the fact that we do not have a common jurisdictional program and a common program with regard to interest rate swaps and with regard to futures. I would note, for one thing, it would be great if futures activity was included in the SEC's proposed consolidated audit.
Yeah, let me just jump in here. This is the SEC has stated that FINRA is unable to monitor the off-exchange market activity of non-member firms and detect potentially manipulative or other illegal behavior as efficiently or effectively as it can the FINRA members. You agree with that?
Yes. That really relates to a recent SEC.
Are you operating with a full set of data?
We would, where the consolidated audit trail goes, which includes customer information.
Well, that's not up yet, though, right?
No. The step that the SEC is proposing.
Might be that. I don't want to burn all my time here. I'm just trying to get a sense of where you're at and where you might need help.
Yes, the SEC has a proposed rule that addresses that, and we support it.
Okay. And what's the timing on the consolidated audit trail? We've been doing this for several years, and we're still some distance away, I imagine.
Well, I am on the other side of an information barrier. The exchanges in FINRA have filed a plan. The next step is for the SEC to publish it, and that has not yet occurred.
Okay. In your recent brokerage inspections, FINRA found that some firms do not have active best execution committees. So I don't know if the firms themselves are actually paying as much attention to this as they should. Is there a way? Now, you say we have some tools, although we're not operating with full or complete data. Is there a way currently where we can find out whether brokers are chasing the rebate and fees, and that should show in a pattern, or whether the preponderance of the brokers are actually providing best execution?
One of the things we particularly look at is whether brokers can justify where they place most of their customer orders. As you know, they tend to route them often to a predominant market site, and that is absolutely a concern of ours. Most firms do, but where firms don't, we look at either changing behavior or enforcement actions.
Okay, thank you. My time has expired. I yield back. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.